James chapter 3. Let not many of you become teachers, my beloved brethren, knowing that as such we shall incur a stricter judgment. Now, we all stumble in many ways. If anyone does not stumble in what he says, he's a perfect man, able to bridle the entire body as well. Now, if we put the bits into the horses' mouths so that they obey us, we direct their entire body as well. Behold, the ships also, though they are so great and are driven by strong winds, are still directed by a very small rudder, wherever the inclination of the pilot desires. So also the tongue is a small member of the body, yet it boasts of great things. Behold, how great a forest is set aflame by such a small fire. And the tongue is a fire, the very world of iniquity. The tongue is set among our members as that which defiles the entire body and sets on fire the course of our life and is set on fire by hell. For every species of beasts and birds, of reptiles and creatures of the sea is tamed and has been tamed by the human race. But no one can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless our God and Father, and with it we curse men who have been made in the likeness of God. Out of the same mouth comes both blessings and cursings. My brethren, these things ought not to be this way. Can a fountain send forth from the same opening both fresh and bitter water? Can a fig tree, my brethren, produce olives, or a grapevine figs? Neither can salt water produce fresh. Who among you is wise and understanding? Let him show by his good deeds, his behavior done in the gentleness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not be arrogant and so lie against the truth. This wisdom is not that which comes down from above, but is earthly, natural, demonic. For where there is jealousy and selfish ambition, there is disorder and every evil thing. For the wisdom which comes down from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy and good fruit, unwavering, without hypocrisy. And the seed whose fruit is righteousness is born in peace by those who make peace. James chapter 4. What is the source of quarreling and conflicts among you? Is not the source your pleasures, which wage war in your members? You lust and do not have, so you commit murder. You are envious and cannot obtain, so you fight and quarrel. You do not have because you do not ask. You do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask with wrong motives, so that you may spend them on your pleasures. You adulteresses! Do you not know that friendship with the world is hostility toward God? Therefore, whoever desires to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy of God. Or do you suppose the Scripture speaks to no purpose when it says, He jealously desires the Spirit which He has made to dwell in us? But God gives the greater grace. Therefore, it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Submit, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. be miserable and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned into mourning and your joy into gloom. Humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, and he will exalt you. And do not speak against one another, brethren. He who speaks against a brother or judges a brother speaks against the law and judges the law. But if you speak against the law, you have not become a doer of the law, but a judge of it. There is only one lawgiver and judge, the one who is able to save or to destroy. But who are you who judge your neighbor? Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we shall go to such and such a city, spend a year there, engage in business, and make a profit. But you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a short while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live, and then do this or that. But as it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to him who knows the right thing to do, but does not do it, to him it is sin.